Why hello, this is Hager of HAGER'S Hangout, and today we are going to be whipping up some steak with chimichurri butter with asparagus and garlic cheddar biscuits. Alright, I already put in the garlic and the cheese inside the biscuit, so all I have to do is just throw it in the oven, which I'll do that right now to save some time while I explain other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put the asparagus in. I'm going to put the biscuits in. Yeah, they say tin foil and stuff like that to the pans, but I can't justify it. And we're just going to put this in for 15 minutes. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to tell you about the rest of the ingredients. We have sirloin steak. I don't think you should put salt and pepper on delicious meat. They also say pat the meat dry and all that stuff. I'm going to show you how I cook meat. Oh, and then on the side, I have chives and the chimichurri spices. Put a little bit of oil in the pan. Let that thing heat up willy-nilly. Good. So now we're just going to go ahead and take that meat, slap it right on. Slap it right on. Boom. Okay? See the deliciousness. And hear the sounds of flavor. This is where they go ahead and say, go ahead, add salt, add pepper to your meat. And I'm like, I'm actually going to cook the meat at a number 3, a little bit lower temp, and that's just so it can cook more thoroughly and just savor that flavor. At both sides, keep looking delicious. You do want to make sure that it's 145 according to this gauge. So we want it in this red. Take the butter, chimichurri in there, and then you mix it. So that is your chimichurri butter. Flip. Oh yeah. This is going to be good. Let's check that temp. Boom! 145. That's how I make steak. It's just that simple. Their instructions of salt, pepper, and all this spice and jam and all that stuff, unnecessary. But that sounds delicious. And there's your butter. Your asparagus. Check. Your... Alright, I'm not good with biscuits. So maybe a little bit of grease in the pan would have benefited. I don't know. On. Okay. So that was that. I'm gonna throw the steak on. So that is your meal, and then they say go ahead and put some of this butter on, right on top of the meat. I don't know why you'd put the butter on the meat, but that's what the instructions say. Well, the chives were supposed to go on the biscuit, but I'm gonna put the chives on the meat. It's Hager's Hangout, not Martha Stewart cooking, so that's just how it's gonna get done. So just imagine chives inside the biscuit, and yeah. Let's see how it is. Browner than I typically like. I usually like having a red center, but that's all right. This is how meat is meant to be. Just straight goodness. You get your protein, you get your fiber, I think, is in meat. You get the flavor, not polluted by sauces, spices, or minerals. Now let's go ahead and try the biscuit. Biscuit's not bad. Not good. Not bad. I personally, besides in this 10-part series, I don't eat a lot of bread except on Sunday, and maybe sandwiches and stuff, but in general, I stay away from breads, and this bread is not as good as Texas Roadhouse or Olive Garden or stuff like that, but it's nice and soft, and it's all right. Now let's try the asparagus. Never get me on this word for spelling bee, since I will butcher it. I typically don't like asparagus, but this ain't bad. This is actually like legit. It is something that I wouldn't make on a frequent basis, but if this was served to me, I wouldn't have a problem eating it, unlike broccoli that I'd stay away from. But this wasn't bad. Maybe a little bit too much oil, but not bad. We can review the end of program chocolate together.
Yep.
Today is Turkish chocolate.
Let's see what it has. Open it. I hope it will be better than the caramello.
And once again,
I was so disappointed by the caramello.
Yeah. Once again, this is from Ireland, and apparently these are made right next to the airport, and made by.
Is it inside?
Oh, it's a juicy inside. Is it like a berry?
I'm trying to think. What do you think about it?
Oh, let me. Oh God, that's horrible. Oh,
What do you think about it?
Turkish spit. What do you think about it?
I was thinking I had an issue with my taste, so that's why I kept asking you what you thought about it.
Oh my God, that's
And I tried to wash it with the wine, like.
That is awful. That is like Turkish tar. Wow.
I'm glad to know that my taste is fine and that I'm not
Okay.
the problem.
I kid you not. If
It's
I saw
horrible.
this again on sale for 10 cents, I wouldn't even buy it just for a cheap stocking stuffer for Christmas.
I think I would even go with the caramello and not
Oh,
this.
absolutely.
This is horrible.
Wow.
What is this thing inside? It has a horrible taste now.
All right.
Mm-mm.
What are the ingredients?
Mm-mm.
Ingredients is milk, sugar, glucose syrup, cocoa butter, cocoa mass, vegetable fat, which is palm shea.
What is palm shea?
I don't know what palm is, but Shia is a religion. Well, it makes sense. Turkish. Yeah. Emrufer
This is
flavoring. Tropicana starch. Gelling agent. Yeah, this is horrible.
Whatever
Oh my
is in there, it's not working at all.
Wow.
I'm washing that away.
I'm not finishing that.
It's all yours. You've got lots of chocolates.
Let's see
all yours.
Let's see if chocolate. All right. Thank you very much for watching. So, Turkish chocolate. Don't eat it. It's horrible. I wouldn't even give it to a colleague that I wanted to really despise. Unless it's April Fool's Day and the person keeps stealing your chocolates, swap this bar out for like a Hershey bar. Let them take this, and when they say, "What the hell is this?" then you know who's stealing your chocolate. Because this is going to get rejected faster than me in an orphanage.
Definitely. It's horrible.
Have a nice day.
Horrible.
Bye.
Bye. It's